Hey, it's the Outdoor Bound and it's review time. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Wave Infrared 335 ATRIS thermal scope. Don't be confused by the name, Wave Infrared. It's a thermal optic made by Fusion Thermal, and it's provided to me by Night Vision Specialist. Night Vision Specialist is a small veteran-owned company out of Southern Illinois that's been in business since 2017. They specialize in providing night optics to the predator hunter. Now I'm going to provide a link to this scope, Night Vision Specialist, Fusion Thermal, and anything else that I might think of in the description. What I'd like for you to do is give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to drop a comment. Now, let's take a look at the Wave Infrared. Alright guys, I know we don't want to spend a lot of time at this, but I'm going to open the box and show you what's in it. Like I said earlier, I received this item from Night Vision Specialist, and this is not original packaging inside of this carrying case because this is a demo unit that I had. But this is what I believe comes with it. 2 batteries. This is a larger battery cap for the larger battery. Here's the eyepiece. It's magnetic, goes on the end of the scope with a magnet that holds it on there. And this is the unit itself. It's a 30mm tube with a 35mm objective lens. It measures about 12.6 inches and weighs in at 29.7 ounces. Waterproof, rated to IP67. Included is a charger that comes in this nice cloth case. Also a couple of USB-C cords. I suspect one's for the charger and one's for data transfer on the unit and charging the unit itself. Also comes with a nice lens cleaning cloth. And finally, in the bottom inside this box is a set of scope rings and the tools needed. It's made to attach directly to a Picatinny rail. So I used those rings to attach this to my 6.5 Grendel. Everything I needed was in the box, including the tools. The unit is powered by battery, a removable rechargeable battery. This is a 18500. If you want to, you can use an 18650. When you use the 18650, you have to use a larger cap, which I prefer because I get a longer life out of the 18650. You also can charge the batteries with a standalone charger that came with it, or you can remove this cap and use a USB-C cable and charge the battery directly in the scope. Once I figured out the basics, I couldn't wait to get this thing in the field. I took it up in my barn loft. I got a bait pile of 95 yards from the barn loft, and I got this thing on my 6.5 Grendel, and I'm looking at this fox. Just want to give you an idea what kind of picture quality you can get out of the Wave ATRIS 335. Now as we take a look at the screen here, you'll see the upper right hand corner. The counter shows that I'm recording and how long I've been recording. Below that you see the logo. Below the logo is the time of day. In the left hand corner you see the date. Below the date you see the magnification level. That fox right there, he'd come in here a bunch last year and I'd let him go, and I finally decided he was the one that was catching all my ducks. One less predator in the food chain. There's 3 main control buttons on here. You got the power button. You push it and hold it and turns it on. You can push it one time to put it on standby, push it again to take it off of standby. Then you have the C button here, which changes the color palettes. Here you see black hot on a white-tailed deer. Then you have red, green, golden, and violet. And then this is white hot. And then of course this button with the camera on it, it is to record pictures or video. Push and hold to start the video, push and hold to stop the video. The ATRIS 335 is loaded with features, one of which is the picture-in-picture mode. Now I'm going to show you how to access all the different features. There's a button on the side of the scope, and you push it and hold it, and it'll take you to the menu. When you get to the menu, you can scroll down through the different features by using the same button and rotating it. Here you see me rotating down through the features. I get to picture-in-picture, turn it on, and we have picture-in-picture mode. You can get out of the menu mode by pushing and holding the button in, and it takes the menu away. Now when you go to the menu, you're going to find your gun profile, your one-shot zero, your reticle type, color, brightness, and mode, first focal plane or second focal plane. The unit has black hot and white hot, as well as 4 other colors that you can turn on or off. We've already covered picture-in-picture. This is a Wi-Fi setting where you can use an app to access the scope through your phone. And this is where you go to find the pictures and video that you recorded with your scope. In the settings menu, you can adjust the audio, the tracking, the record activated video. You can adjust the speed of your zoom. You can also choose between imperial or metric units. This is where you would go to adjust the brightness of your screen, the contrast, the sharpness, denoise it, and this last one is just information about the system. Here's some of the different reticles you can choose from. All of these are shown in green, but you could choose blue, black, red, or white. The 335 ATRIS has a 35mm objective lens, and you focus it by rotating this knob. Now as we take a look at this white-tailed deer that I recorded at 100 yards, I want to cover some of the specs of the scope. It has a thermal sensor that is 384 by 288. The sensor pixel size is 12 micron. The objective lens diameter is 35mm, and the frame rate is 50 Hz. The field of view is 400 feet at 1,000 yards, and the base level magnification is 3.3 optical, and it has a digital zoom to 16.5. A lot of you want to know how far you can see. Well, the 4 coyotes here, the one on the far right at the top, is 533 yards. And if you look at the bottom left, it shows 6.6 magnification. That's for the picture-in-picture screen. The main large screen is 3.3 base magnification. The unit has an advertised detection range of 2,000 yards. Now this is what one looks like when he gets within 80 yards. Here's 3 bobcats going across the field here at 165 yards. Now this scope is nitrogen purged. Its length is 12.6 inches. The scope tube size is 30 millimeter. It weighs 29.7 ounces and has a waterproof rating of IP67. This is a possum at relatively close range, I'd say within 30 yards. Now this device has a startup time of 7 seconds from a cold start, and then you can have a standby mode that gives you 2 different options. It also has auto shutdown feature that has an option of 30, 60, or 90 minutes. I've had a lot of success using the Wave ATRIS 335 throughout the season. It held 0 for me the whole time, didn't have a bit of problem. If you want to see some of my action-packed hunts, subscribe to my channel and look for the Wave ATRIS 335 in the title.